Okay guys, I was thinking a paleo website without a meatloaf recipe is like a ship without a sail. You know, a dog without a bone, something that's just incomplete. So today I'm gonna throw down a simple recipe. It's gonna be called Paleo Pomodoro, which is Italian for meatloaf. Okay guys, we're gonna start off with a big bowl of meat. And here we've got 8 pounds of ground beef and 4 pounds of hot Italian sausage. When you're doing Polpottone, you go big or you go home, all right? We're gonna do both big at home, and I'm gonna start by adding 5 eggs to our meat. From there, I'm gonna heat up a saute pan over here. With my meatloaf, I like to toast off my garlic. Onions are fine throwing them in the meatloaf because as the meatloaf roasts, they're gonna soften up. But garlic's kind of dense and powerful, potent, so we're gonna just toast it up a little bit, get that, draw out that sweetness, kind of toasty flavor. So I'm just gonna do the hacks version on the onions here. And then check this out, I got my little scooper here. Boom. My brother Jason gave me that as a gift. Bell peppers, actually let's get our garlic. Turn that heat down to get a little bit more oil there. Let it cool, it got a little bit warm. Let that cool. Back to our pepper. Gonna work that chandelier method of peeling it. We're going for a similar size to our onions. All right, the peppers are done. Going in with those guys. Looking good or what? Oh, brother, I'm getting excited. I'm gonna pull some basil leaves. Then I'll find the biggest couple leaves. Maybe those guys, and then I'll just stuff all the rest of them in there. That, like you're rolling up a big stogie. And I'll just come across here. All right, so a real quick way to chop up a bunch of basil. Okay, then we'll hit up our garlic and our oil over here. That much? Good amount of garlic? Maybe we call this garlic and green pepper polpottone. And what is that in Italian? Not sure. What we're ultimately gonna do is pair this up with some Paleo Pomodoro sauce, which is just a tomato basil. And then we're going to make a roasted garlic spaghetti squash. So just think of it, it's like spaghetti squash on the bottom with tons of flavor, topped by some polpottone with tons of flavor, topped by some Paleo Pomodoro with tons of flavor, all right? Bottom line, this dish has tons of flavor. All right guys, we're gonna call that, we'll call it there. We're starting to get a little bit toasted in certain parts, you see that? We don't wanna go too far. It'll still cook some as it roasts. And then our last step is just to get our salt and pepper in here. And I'm gonna kind of show you a scientific approach to that. So we need to account for the ground beef. There's about 8 pounds of that. And I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna say 8 grams of salt per pound. So we need 64 grams of salt. Grab my scale here, little cup on there, tear that baby off. And let's see what happens. 64, 65. Does that look like enough? And then pepper, let's go 10 grams of pepper. See what that looks like. There we go, 11. Let's call, oh, we're going 12. We're going 12 grams of pepper. So then to mix, we're just gonna get in here, start massaging that baby. Okay, so she's pretty well mixed now. I can tell I've been folding in. We just wanna make sure that everything from the bottom, those eggs, all the seasonings are just evenly distributed. And again, this is a great way to do things. You don't have to do it this way. Came in at 14 pounds, 10 ounces. Okay, so we got 14 pounds, 10 ounces of mixture. We're gonna divvy that up into 4 loaves, okay? So we're gonna go about 3 1/3 pounds each, and give or take a little bit, we'll see what that looks like. Boom, it's like Christmas, dude. This is like fruitcake for paleo foodies. You got that? All right, this is like paleo fruitcake, maybe? 4 of them, about 3 pounds, 10 ounces each. We're gonna throw these in the oven at 375, maybe 350 convection. And I think they'll probably take 45 minutes. So we will keep track of the time and we'll check back in when they're done. What is this guy? Hey guys, Polpottone. Meatloaf is done, all right? So I'm gonna pull one of these guys off. What we did, it took about an hour. The last 10 minutes, we blasted it at 425 to kind of get this nice crust. Got some of my Pomodoro. Say this is an aioli. Do a little bit there. little aged balsamic, like that, on the edge. And then I got some truffle oil. I'll drop out there, something like that. Don't overdo it on the truffle oil. We're gonna dig into this, so I gotta get going. But as always, I'm Paleo Nick, helping you guys keep it paleo.